This video is brought to you by Newer Professional Lighting and Photography Equipment. Newer sent me a 100-watt LED video light. It sits at 5600K. It's a Bowens mount continuous lighting system with a stand, softbox, and remote. And this thing has been my favorite upgrade to my studio over the last little while. And I'm just not just blowing smoke, man. I did a whole video on it. I'll tag it up here. It's shaved off a bunch of my editing time, as well as it's made my videos look nice and crispy and a lot more consistent, because with the light and the size of it and how good it works with my camera, it doesn't matter if it's daytime or nighttime or whatever. My outside lights don't seem to bother it. None of my other lights in my studio seem to bother it. So for my room, in my 10x12 room, this light has been fantastic. So Newer, thank you so much for the light. Check them out. I've got the link in the description box. My friends, let's get back to the video.
Turn on the radio, sounding like a disco.
What is going on, my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends? How are we doing today? What do we got? We got some Chloe and Halle performing Feeling Good. Oh man, I know this song too, sweet. The EARTHSHOT Prize 2022. Oh dope, this is from this year. That's the last day I could say that. Almost should have saved this, said it was already from a year ago. I'm just kidding, I'm goofing off today, man. It's a good day. It's a good day to be here. Who sent me this one? Daryl sent me this one. I am looking forward to this. I appreciate the love and support, man. This is my first request from you, and I'm excited to see what it is that you're looking for me to jump into. So I'm not gonna spend too much time talking and rambling. I wanna shout out our sponsor of the video, and I wanna shout out all y'all for being on my side, for having this stuff and adding it to my videos. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all the love and support from everyone. Let me pull this up. And let's do this. I need my headphones. Here we go.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good.
Ah, they're locked in, aren't they? Aren't they? We gotta talk about these lasers. I was supposed to do a video about, I think this is Nice Lasers doing this production. I was supposed to do a video about this a while ago. So here's the deal. I'm trying to convince him to come over today. I used to work with a lighting guy full time, and I thought he would be interested in this, and he says he knows nothing about lasers either. They're like a whole nother animal. So I'm actually gonna have to do my homework, and I'm gonna have to jump into a video about these. But I think it's by Nice Lasers. So I wanna apologize for not jumping into that video earlier, but this performance is wild, man. These two, they're so locked in. They're so locked in. And this call and answer with like the string section is just like, is nuts. Is nuts.
It's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Hey, how are you all feeling tonight? We're feeling so good. We're feeling amazing.
Looking amazing too, sounding amazing too, man. Like this is a heavy kick drum for this kind of like almost New York vibe. It's like I'm imagining like a piano bar, like a jazz bar back in the day. Like I've just got this visual, you know what I'm talking about? And man, like I'm excited. The weight behind that kick drum already is just gonna get me going.
Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Hey.
It's amazing how casual they both like look and sound for putting on this performance, you know? Like I want to listen to a bit of this again.
For me, and I'm feeling good.
Like they're being so like charismatic, like it's such a story, you know, like there's so much charisma, right? Like I don't want to use the word attitude, but like the way that they're painting this picture, the way they're presenting themselves, the smiles, like that, like maybe attitude, I don't know, the charisma, I love it, I love it. The fits are great too, man. The fits are fantastic.
Dragonflies out in the sky. You know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun. You know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, and I know how I feel.
Wow.
This old world is a new world and a better world for me. For me, yeah. Stars when you shine, you know.
Stuck a key change in there too. Come on, man. Come on, man. I want to save it. I want to save it. The key change was very clever, very sneaky.
Stars when you shine, you know.
Oh, cool.
Sins of the blind, you know how I feel. Freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
Wow.
And I'm feeling good.
It's a great riff. Ah, man. So like, okay, there's a couple things that I'm really excited about, and I'm not gonna let it end yet. The timbre of their voice that they can like maintain and control, both of them singing like that low register stuff. I should have talked about that more in the moment, but like that was real low for where we're sitting for like the main voicing of this song, right? But like both of them, when they're singing that high stuff, that high like head voice or falsetto, whatever you want to call it, it's so pleasing still, isn't it? It's not shrill, it's not too bitey, it doesn't hurt the ears or anything. I got it pretty loud in my headphones, and maybe that's just like an opinion thing, but I just think it just sounds so smooth and buttery. And then like that on top of like the practiced and rehearsed harmonies and stuff, and just having the two parts, like you do things to make them sound this tight, right? And like, what are they singing into? They're singing into, I think they're Beta 87s. It's kind of interesting. I think normally they sing into Sennheisers, but I think they're Beta 87s, kind of like my old mic. Which is nice. It's got a nice airy top end to it, but like that stuff, now it'll start bringing out too much of the breath in your high voice. And I didn't catch any of that either. It was nice and soft and smooth. You know what I mean? Like, great performance, man. Very rehearsed, I think. Like, their harmonies are so tight. That's what I was kind of getting at before. Everything's been locked in. The riffs are fantastic. I dig it, man. I could listen to these two. I could listen to these two all day. All day. Let's go back a little bit. Like these. Lasers are cool.
And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good.
See, like all these riffs the whole time. Come on, man. Vibrato to end it off too. Great performance, man. Great performance. I'm always like, I don't have a preference one or the other. I love seeing them both get to do their own thing. I've loved all the like Disney stuff I've got to see. I think that the duo or solo, I dig it. But when they're together, man, you could sure tell that they got rehearsal time behind them. And like, you know, I'd make the argument too that I bet you a lot of it is feel. I bet you a lot of it is natural talent. I just don't think that you get this good without rehearsing your ass off too. I'll die on that. I'll die on that help. But I dug this one, my friends. Thought this was a really cool performance. I wish I knew more about the lights and stuff. I'm gonna figure that stuff out and I'll get into it. Cause lasers are really cool, man. There's lots of like reflective things that happen. I remember back in the day going to Trans-Siberian Orchestra and they had like mirrors around the stadium and everything. So there's a whole art to it and I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But my friends, Happy New Year. We'll see you again soon.